Farms Makery, and this is our segment from Craft Around the Clock, the Christmas in July Crafting Challenge. So welcome everyone, come on in. That up on my computer, and we will be good to go. Bill, talk to your friend.
I have friends. Yeah. I mean,
Okay, let's see. Hey, we have company down here, and the dogs are excited. And anyway,
life is fun.
okay, I think
There's Cheryl. Hi, Cheryl.
that's ready. That's ready. Okay, I think my little messenger is all set up. So hello everybody. Again, welcome to Raincross Farms Makery. This is Robin behind the camera, behind the computer. It is my husband Bill, and we are participating in Craft Around the Clock's Christmas in July Crafting Challenge. So you know what to do. Give our page a heart or a thumbs up. Follow our page, Raincross Farms Makery, on Facebook, and also subscribe to us on YouTube, Raincross Farms Makery, and sprinkle this video out when you get a chance. We would certainly appreciate that. So hopefully you have been watching. Oh, and I don't have my monitor up here.
Oh, let me get your monitor.
I can't see the names of anybody who might be commenting.
38 people.
Awesome. So if you have been watching the last couple of days, this is a crafting challenge, meaning I have a Christmas craft that I've kind of thought about working on, but I received in the mail from my friend Darlia some mystery craft supplies, and I have not opened this. Bill is my witness. I have not opened this, and I'm going to open it up, see what's inside, and I have to use a minimum of 2 of these things incorporated into my craft. So I'm nervous that what could go wrong, right? So let me open this up. See what I get to craft with. Okay, I got.
I have so many names I can't even say hi to everybody.
Hope this helps in crafting an awesome project. Blessings, Darlia with Darshay Designs. Thank you so much. Okay, hello Patricia. Hello Margaret. Hello Laura. Hello Roberta. Hello Beth. So many people. Okay. Cute. I have a little it's like a pipe cleaner, but it is whatever, evergreen, like a Christmas tree branch. I think I might be able to use that. And let's see, I got some ribbon. Look at that cute ribbon. Little polka dotted red ribbon. And I have an ornament, big old bell ornament. And lots of things to choose from. And I have a cute little snowman napkin. Cute, cute, cute. And I have some jingle bells for me to use. Okay, so let's get that brain working. How am I going to use these? Okay, this is the craft I had envisioned, and I kind of thought this might help me. Tiered trays are kind of popular right now, and I thought, let me show you how when I'm feeling cheap, or when it's towards the end of the month and the paycheck is gone, make your own tiered tray using Dollar Tree supplies. Hello, His Girl Design. Hello, Sonda. Hello, Carol. Hello, Patty. I've missed so many of you. I'm sorry. So these are the supplies you need to get. And let me go back and do one more thing here. And comment if you want to be entered into our weekly drawing that we hold on Sunday nights. Enter the word challenge in your comments and you will get entered into that weekly drawing. So this is what I get. Pizza pan, Dollar Tree pizza pan. And then these are burner covers for your stovetop burner. So, and inside this package, you get a large one and a small one, and put them together. And what have you got? You've got a tiered tray. So let me show you how I have done this. I kind of pre-planned a little bit because I try. Set that aside. Hello, Esther. Hello, Cheryl from upstairs. Hello, other Cheryl. Hello, hello, Larry from right over there.
Larry Lee is lost.
Hello,
He said
Loris.
Christmas in June.
Yes, it's July. Okay, so I pre-painted these. I spray painted these. I used Rust-Oleum. This is primer flat white because paint likes to scrape off of metal. So I used the primer, the flat white, to give these a coat of paint. And what we're going to need to do is we are going to need to put holes in the middle of them. Now I've already got 2 of them done, so I've got holes in them. And I'm going to show you how I put in the hole for one, so you can see me do it. Now there's a whole science to figuring out the center of a circle. And I'm not going to take a lot of time on it, but this is how my smart husband showed me how to do it. You start with a ruler and you put it somewhere your circle from one end to the other, and you make it fit.
All right, move it to your right a little bit, and there you go.
My left,
No, you were fine.
my right, my
there.
left. Okay, whatever. Okay, so this is at 11 inches. So I'm going to take a pencil and I'm going to draw a line right there. And then I'm going to put a mark at the halfway point. So at half of 11 is 5.5. So I'm just going to put a little mark there. I'm going to turn it any direction I choose. And I'm going to do this again at 11 inches. Draw a line, half 5.5, put a little mark. Then I'm going to take a sheet of paper that has a right edge, a right angle, and I'm going to line that up with that mark and that line. And I'm going to come down and mark somewhere near the middle. Go over to this one.
Show me what line you're lining it up to, because it's hard to see on the screen.
Okay, well, it's just, you know, it's just going to be hard to see, I think.
No, you're lining it up to one by your finger.
Okay, so I drew a line. I measured it, how long it is. I made sure it was like an even amount, maybe not an even number, but not like 7.5 inches. So it was 11 inches. So I know half of that is 5.5. So I mark that line. Doesn't matter where. I mark that line, and then I mark its center point. And then I turn my circle, do the same thing again. It can be a different number. I can do the full 12 inches. Draw a straight line, mark its center. Then with a right angle, just like from a sheet of paper, I'm going to line this up with that line and that center mark and come down to where I think about the middle is and just draw a little line. Do the same thing on this one. And put a line, and where they cross is your center. If that was confusing, I know it is, and I'm on a time limit, but I do have a video where I spend a little more time explaining how it works. So if you are interested, write in the comments that you're right center, and I will make sure we get you the link to that video that we did. It's just a short little video. Anyway, so now I have my center marked, and I'm going to put this on a piece of sturdy wood, and I'm going to start my hole. I'm just going to use like a nail, or in this case, a screw. And if I mess this up, I want you to know I have 2 men down here watching me, and I will never live this down if I mess this up. So you guys have to be rooting for me. Thank you, Carol. I made my shirt with one of our designs from last year. So I'm just going to kind of get the hole started like that. Then I'm going to get my drill and try to make sure it's lined up straight. And I've got it over this block of wood because I need to punch it all the way through. Are you guys impressed?
I am impressed.
Okay. And scrape
Lots
that
of
off.
art.
I'm going to check to see if I have any sharp points coming up. If I do, I'm just going to kind of hammer them down. But anyway, I have a hole in the very center. Okay, to put it together, this is the key. I bought 3 sets of, what are they exactly called? They're pie plate stands. I call it a tiered tray stand hardware. And I got these from Amazon. I got 3 sets of them. I think it was like $20 for 3 sets. And it comes with the hardware. It comes with the screw and the washers and all that good stuff.
Everybody wants to know, what did he say? Does it matter what size drill bit you use?
It does. And how I find out what size is I look at the size of my hardware from my tiered tray and I say, honey, I need a drill bit this size. And we're good to go. Anyway, it just needs to be that size or maybe just tiny bit smaller so it kind of is in there snug. So we will, in a moment, we will assemble these. So first I'm going to decorate these up. And let's see. You know what I think I'm going to do? This is so cute. Did I bring my iron? I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna incorporate this because I didn't have anything here for the bottom. So I'm gonna plug in my iron. And we're gonna use this napkin. We're scrambling here, and I'm just ignoring everybody.
Yeah, but that's the idea.
I know.
You're working on
I'm trying not to panic, you guys. So I'm sorry I'm not the best hostess. Hello, Lisa. Okay. While that's warming up, I'm going to take this napkin and I'm going to split it apart. You try and attempt to split this apart, taking off just that very top layer. And I don't think I got it all. I think I have one more layer. So you have to make sure you're down to one single layer. So I'm going to do my little trick.
Never work on says you got this.
Yay, thanks for
And
the
Margaret
vote of
said,
confidence.
"You're great, no worries."
Okay, here's my other trick for getting these things apart. I take 2 pieces of tape and I put one on one side and I put one on the other side and then I pull them apart and look, I got that last layer off. So I just have a single layer here of napkin. And I can dispose of that. I can reuse it however I want. And do I have, woo, no, I don't. I don't have a Q-tip. Bill, is there a thing of Q-tips over there? Okay, so this is the trick I learned. Instead of cutting this apart, I'm going to tear it apart. First of all, put that on hold. I'm going to put Mod Podge over this. I have some Mod Podge in matte. And I'm going to take this and I'm going to coat this tray with Mod Podge. And then I'm going to let it dry.
So the key is you're coating it with Mod
I'm
Podge.
coating it with
You need
Mod
a layer.
Podge. Because this is going to be my glue that's going to hold this on. Come over here, Vanna. They're all embarrassed about getting Q-tips for me. Okay, so I've got a layer of Mod Podge. I'm gonna make it smooth. Put that in the water. How am I doing on time? 15 minutes. Is the live audience? Yes, the peanut gallery. It's making me a little nervous. Okay, right? Okay, so let's dry this up.
Do what she's talking about too again. 19 is challenge.
I'm gonna switch this out. I want my heavy duty. So I'm drying the Mod Podge because I don't have good luck using the wet Mod Podge to do decoupage. Very. I'm a little intrigued too, to be perfectly honest. Try this.
So you look professional.
I look professional. Good. On top of it, right? That's how I got through 23 years of teaching elementary school, pretending I knew what I was doing. Okay, so I'm drying my Mod Podge on my metal pizza pan that I got from the Dollar Tree. Pretty much dry. I'm going to set it aside, and I am going to get ready to cut some of these out, and I don't want to use a straight line. So I'm taking a Q-tip in some water, and I'm just kind of outlining right about where I'm going to tear it. And this water is going to weaken that tissue so that I can rip it apart. And then it will have a kind of a feathered edge. It won't have a sharp edge. Okay, so let me show you how that works. I've got water. You can see I've got water all around that design, and that has weakened the tissue, the napkin paper, and I'm just gently ripping it.
Karen says that's ingenious. And his girl design says, I hear you loud and clear. That's how she got through her 20 years of teaching school. Also.
Yeah. Yep. Stay one step ahead of them and fake it till you make it.
Me too. I'll show up overhead. It does.
I don't have any.
Does a feathered edge make it blend better?
It does. The feathered edge will kind of make it blend better. So you can see it's not a sharp edge. And that's on purpose. I did not want a sharp edge. I'm going to do another one. That one looks a little wrinkled. So I'm going to go do this one.
Now, on the overhead, it looks like we're seeing green. Is that just the mat showing through?
It could be the mat showing through.
That's not ripping. That's actually.
No, I'm not ripping. I'm just getting the napkin wet so that it will rip easier. If it's not wet, then I'm ripping and I'm kind of at the mercy of wherever the rip decides to go. This way I'm kind of guiding where I rip it. I like that edge. I wish there was a place to use that.
Gingham.
That gingham edge. That would be cute. Okay. You learning anything, Larry?
He said he fakes it until you make it. That's how he survives the emergency room.
There you go. Okay. More of that off. Okay, so I've got two little ripped snowmen, and I'm going to put them on either side here. So I'm going to put one there, and I'm going to put one there. I'm just kind of laying it down. This glue, this Mod Podge is dry, but it is just a tiny little bit tacky. Lay that down. I'm going to move this a little closer to the edge. So you could do this with any design of a napkin, something with snowflakes, something with Christmas trees. Okay, so I've got that laid down. I'm going to grab some parchment paper, not wax paper, parchment paper. And I'm going to take my iron. I'm going to put this over the top of that. I'm going to take my iron and I'm going to lower this. The heat from the iron is going to reactivate that Mod Podge, kind of melt it a little bit, and it'll melt it into the napkin. So and it's sticking that napkin down to my surface. Okay, it doesn't take very long, and I'm going to check it. And the Mod Podge kind of came up a little bit with my paper, and that is looking good. Just dropping all kinds of things. Welcome to the Madhouse. And here I have my cute little Santa plate, my snowman plate. Okay, so that's on the bottom. This is all, oh yeah, I am gonna need that. I even dropped another one too. Okay, so this is gonna be my bottom one. Do I have time? I have time. Okay, I'm gonna do another decoration on this small one because I have an awesome design for it. This is our tiered tray Christmas patterns, and they're just little half circles. And I am going to peel this off. And these are self-adhesive, reusable silk screens. So if you're interested in the supplies, when you comment challenge, you'll get a message to your messenger, and there'll be a button you can push that says product info. It'll send you another message, and you will click on that. You'll click on that button, and you'll find the one that says tonight's supplies or today's supplies. Now, because I have freshly painted this, I'm going to put just a little layer of wax on this. So I have my surface wax, and I'm going to put just a little bit of wax. I don't want this sticky transfer to pull up the paint that I just put down here. And again, I just use spray paint on this. You could use chalk paint and a brush, but it's probably going to leave some brush marks, and I just really didn't want that, so I just used spray paint. So I've got a little wax on there. I'm going to take this design. I fuzzed it a little bit. I put a little bit of fuzz back. And I'm going to just lay that down. There, and let's see. I think I'm going to use do? I think I'm going to use green and gold. How about green and gold? So this is our forest green, and this is our shimmer harvest. So I'm going to get my squeegee, get a little bit on here, and chalk over this design. So I'm going to do these floral or these leafy things in the green. I'm completely ignoring comments. I'm awful. Hey, thank you. Thank you, Darche. Thank you so much for being so kind in your craft supplies. Very usable. I hope you feel the same way about what I sent you. So I've got that forest there, and I'm going to do this snowflakey thing in Shimmer Harvest. Okay, I'll push that through, set that aside. Now I'm going to peel this up. I'm going to do it gently because, again, I don't want to pull up the paint. Look at that. Pretty, pretty, pretty. So that's just half of it. That's just half. So I'm going to give that a quick dry. And I'm going to lay this back down on the other side. Sit down and do the same thing all over again. Other half. Okay. Can't believe it is Tuesday. I have had quite the day. I have been in the car for 6 hours today, picking up friends from the airport, which is 2.5 hours away. And here I have my completed design. Isn't that pretty? You can use any colors that you want. I'm going to stick this. I'm just going to put this on a dish drying mat that I also got from the Dollar Tree. And I'm going to spray it with some water until I'm ready to clean it. So make sure you have all commented challenge, because that will get you entered into our Friday, Saturday, Sunday, whatever day, Sunday night drawing that we have, weekly drawing. Okay, so I'm going to dry this up so I don't see. I lost one of these. Did you see it? Like that. You know what? I'm going to open up a new pack. Okay. I have 3 sets of these. So these have a screw on one side and then a screw in, so like male and female. I'm going to start with the bottom one. So I'm going to put the metal. I'm going to do it that way. Oh, this is where I need the screw. So I need the screw to push this through the hole. And it's kind of snug, so I'm going to get a screwdriver to get that in. So I've got some washers on the outside to hold that up. time. And then so the screw comes up there, and then I'm going to take one of these posts. Screw that on. Whoops, I forgot my washer. Forgot my washer. So I'm going to put on a washer. And tighten that down.
Her other half of what, Kimberly?
Okay, now I also have another, I don't have time though, but I have another half round design that I could put on this one, but I'm going to do that another time. Okay, and this one, I'm going to kind of spin that on. Oh, forgot the washer. Larry's giving me the eye. Do this perfectly if he weren't standing there looking over my shoulder.
He's just trying to hurt his
See,
dad.
and now he's making faces at me. You guys need to be proud of how I'm able to focus right now. Okay, same thing. Another one of these pieces. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Now this is not super duper 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 sturdy because this is just a little Dollar Tree metal plate. So you're not going to be able to put anything super heavy on it. The top one on here. You know what I did. You know what I did. Now I can't get it off. Okay.
It looks to me like everybody's working, but if somebody writes in challenge and does not get a messenger, say
Yeah,
something about it.
yeah, the only way the one way I'm pretty sure you won't get a message is if you are commenting from your business page. Washer, have a washer. Okay, and then here's the little top piece with the little hand hold, finger hold. And boom, tighten that up. And I have a handy dandy little tiered tray that cost me not very much money. And again, it's kind of wobbly. It's okay. No problem. Okay. What do you think? Comments? Washer schmosher. That's right, Karen. Who needs washers? Thanks, Cheryl. Come get your husband. Okay. So let's see. I've used the napkin. What shall I use? Shall I use the bow? The bow.
I like the bow. I think it's
Use
good
the
looking
ribbon and
bow.
make a bow.
I think it needs the greenery.
This greenery.
I think it needs it. But I'm not
Should
sure
I?
where.
So I can wrap the greenery. Ooh, and I have some more of these. I could do this with all of them. I'm just going to take this greenery piece and I'm going to wrap it around here. So it kind of looks like it's climbing up a Christmas tree. Let's see. Let me do, if I could do a big bow. That's too big. That's a big old bow. Let me get some string. Make ourselves a loopy bow.
That says bow and greenery also.
Okay.
Larry has a suggestion, says for extra support, you could put some of the pieces you used in the center on the perimeter. You'd have to drill more holes. It's just Larry.
It's just Larry. Okay. I'm gonna trim
Did you know our rooster is named after Larry? It's true.
I know it. Do you know it? Okay. So let's put together a double bow. So I'm just kind of, let me show you how I'm making this bow. I'm kind of making it like a awareness ribbon, like this. And then I'm going to kind of smush it together like that. And then I'm going to pile these on top of each other so I have a double bow.
Does it need to be wired?
It helps. It definitely helps if you use wired ribbon, and this is really nice. I think it's 2.5 inch wired ribbon. The wired ribbon helps you form the loops and make them look pretty, but you could absolutely do it without that.
That's that bow and greenery, and under said bow on the top of the handle. Probably on the ring.
Ooh. I could do that.
That's so cute.
Let's see. How can I do that well though? Okay, I'm just gonna tie it there. And it could be better, but I'm under a time crunch. So here's my bow on the handle. Oh, a couple of things I've learned about tiered trays. There are some rules that you need to follow. So every tiered tray needs filler, which means little things all around. Thriller, one piece that you really want to highlight. I grabbed some things. I've got some little candle holders, Dollar Tree. Okay, and I'm not using real candles. I'm using these little battery operated ones. I could kind of, you don't want to do that. Okay.
Girl says, don't forget the bell.
Don't forget the bell. Oh, yes. We've got the bells.
I agree.
And that could be filler. I could definitely, I don't have the time, but I could take this ornament and I could craft something on it and stand that up there. I've got, yeah, right. Okay, I've got, these are little candle rings.
Those Dollar Tree also?
I don't think these were Dollar Tree, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to snip this. I'm usually not this disorganized, but okay, so I'm just going to snip this and I'm going to kind of wrap it in there. Another one. Fit.
Son, it might make it steadier.
Wrap it in there.
No, she was asking about larger washers.
That's what I'm thinking. If I used something larger, wider, give it a little more stability. Okay. So I've got some candles, I've got some greenery. So you need filler, you need spiller. So you need something that kind of falls over the edge. So we're going to use this. We're going to use this beaded garland. So we have filler, we have spiller, and do we have something thriller? Okay. It could be anything. It could be a mug. It could be Larry. It could be. So it doesn't have to go on the top. It can go wherever you want to focus it on. This is only going to fit on the top though. So I have a cute little church that I might want to highlight. That might be my thriller. So something big, something wow, something that spills over the edge, and then things that fill this up. So I've got some more little bells. These are Dollar Tree bells. I'm gonna put some bells here and there. Now, there are different schools of thought on tiered tray. Some people like them just chock full of stuff. Some people like to keep it a little more simple. So you do what you want to do. I have a little Christmas tree. I'm going to put that there. I have a little ho 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 sign. I'm going to put that there. I have, what else do I have? have a little Christmas tree that fits in a little stand. So you just put together your tiered tray however you see fit with whatever items you have. It can be just things around the house. You can let your kids design it, decorate it. You can go wild and put a bunch of things in there, or you can just keep it very simple and just put a few things there. The more things you have on here, the less you see the design on here. So you want to keep that in mind. And that bow just kind of wants to flop. So
We just need more time to tie it up.
we're
right?
gonna let her.
Yep.
Yeah. So again, this was hurried. So
Put that clip
Hard-
right over it.
pardon the hurriedness. Put that there. Let's put the Christmas tree there. And so a DIY tiered tray out of Dollar Tree items. It's a little wobbly, but I'm gonna experiment with some wider what are those things? Washers, and see if that kind of stabilizes it a little bit. But in the meantime, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you're looking forward to our next crafter and her or him. We have some male hosts here. You said you Dollar Tree. Okay, yeah, that I could use Dollar Tree candlesticks. That's an option. The last time I went though, they didn't have them. And those you just get those little glass candlesticks, paint them up, and glue them on, and they make it pretty sturdy too. So good idea. Thanks for pointing that out. So did I meet the challenge? I used the bow. I used the bells. So that doesn't really count. I just kind of laid them on there. And I used the napkin for the little snowman decor. And did I use anything else? Oh, and I used the little greenery to wrap around the thing, the thing. I'm at a loss.
Technical terms.
And you can always just fill these up with cookies, and that makes
I-
everybody
That's
happy.
my vote.
That's what when Bill thinks of tiered tray, he's thinking cookies. I'm thinking votive candles and sparkly things.
Stuff.
Larry too wants cookies. He doesn't want peanut butter cookies, but anyway. So yes, greenery. Yes, that's always a good thing. So I've got some greenery in here. You do whatever you have around the house, whatever odds and ends. Just give yourself $10 to go into the Dollar Tree and see what you can come up with to create your own little tiered tray. So I hope you enjoyed that. And it was quite the challenge, and I'm just only slightly still flustered, but I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you will follow our page, join us when we do our next lives. We won't be live tomorrow, but perhaps on Thursday with another, I don't know if it'll be a Christmas craft, I haven't decided yet. And I might just make Larry come in front of the camera and help me out here since
Scare people.
he knows so much back there.
Well, not really.
So follow us on Facebook and on YouTube. We're still trying to get to our 1,000 followers on YouTube. And I hope you have a great rest of your week. I hope you do something creative every day and just have fun. So from Raincross Farms Makery, bye-bye. See you later.